everybody, ladies, hi at you. I hope that you guys haven't missed me too much. I miss you guys so much, but anyway, I am back at you with this week's update, which is going to be my 7-week postpartum update. Bailey will be 7 weeks old tomorrow, so I'm just 1 day shy of her 7-week mark. So I'm here to give you guys some information. First of all, I hope that everything is going great with your pregnancy or your new bundle of joy for you ladies that have already had your baby. So, postpartum. So in this journey, I've talked a lot about a lot of depression and things like that that came along with after I had Bailey. But at this time, I am happy to report I am feeling a lot better. And it is just a thing that you take step by step, day by day, and you try to find new ways to keep your sanity and to keep yourself together, because it is kind of a overwhelming experience to go through postpartum depression with a new baby, because you have to care for them, and it's a lot. I am feeling better. Some days are better than others. I am going back to work next week, so I'm going through that whole process now. I'm kind of excited about getting back to regular life and getting back to things. As far as postpartum update for baby, Bailey is growing great. She eats a lot. She is starting to kind of cool and make little sounds. She's still not sleeping all night, which is fine. I don't expect for her to, but she is doing a lot better. She's kind of trying to wake up here. So I might have to pause this and go tend to her. As far as my body, I'm getting back to normal. Appetite is returned. It's not as strong as it was before, which I am so okay with. As far as the postpartum bleeding, it did continue up until about 2 weeks ago, and then it trickled off, and it was some other matter that comes with that I really don't want to discuss. It's kind of gross. It's not blood, but it comes out, and it trickled off, and then I actually had a period, and that lasted my regular 5 days. Didn't have any cramps or anything. So it's definitely interesting. As far as Bailey's growth and everything, she's still pretty small for her age, but she is catching up. She eats well. She's actually getting to a little butter ball. I'm going to bring her on camera today. Today is Halloween, so she's got her little trick-or-treat shirt on. She looks adorable. My baby has a personal hate for her bassinet. I have been putting her in her crib. She doesn't still sleep all night. I still have to get up and down, but sometimes I just need her out of my room so that I can catch my breath and get some sanity without her being right next to me. But I have since invested into a rock and play. If it is sitting right here, I don't know. I don't want the camera to be too shaky trying to show it, but I'll try to get a shot of it here. This is the rock and play. Hold on. Okay, and basically what this does is it rocks automatically. It does have a vibration, and it has music, and it rocks on its own. This is a Fisher & Price rock and play. It is retailed at about $99, I believe. It's a great item. She slept in it for the first time last night. I just got it yesterday. She did okay, so of course it's trial and error. She doesn't want her bassinet. I still kind of feel more comfortable with her in the room with me, so this is the next best thing. It doesn't allow her to roll over, so it's completely safe. She's still on her back, and she's actually inclined, which I think she would enjoy, because my baby does not like to be on her back. So hopefully this will work out a lot better than the bassinet. I'm going to go ahead and probably do away with that here within the next week or so, just because it's taking up space in her room and she's not going to be sleeping in it. Why hold on to it? I'm not planning on having another baby, so I'm probably either going to sell it or donate it. Actually, my niece is having a baby. I'll probably just go ahead and give it to her. Other things, Bailey is not a binky baby, but I did get her a nubble wub, which she has now. She's actually woke, so I'm surprised she's not crying. I am going to grab her, and she does tend to like it. It does stay in a little bit better. I'll also bring that on camera to show you guys that. Bailey is still on the Neutrogena. I believe I'm pronouncing that milk correctly. And she seems to be doing okay. She still has gas, but not half as bad. But she does have bigger bowel movements, and there's a lot more of it, guys. And it is some stinky, stinky poo, okay? That milk actually smells horrible anyway, so her poo has no choice but to smell horrible. I do have my follow-up appointment today. I know I'm all over the place, guys. It's so much to share. I have a follow-up today for my last visit to my doctor to look at my C-section scar, which is healing fine. Again, I talked about that in my last video about keeping the cesarean scar clean and dry, even if you have to fold a paper towel or a pad under there, which some ladies actually do to keep it dry. Actually, in the past week or so, I've been putting Neosporin because I've seen one little part that wasn't quite closed. It worked fine for me. I didn't ask anyone if it was okay. I figured Neosporin is not going to hurt, and it actually helped heal it, and it kept the smell that I was getting down there down from all the sweating and stuff. I don't know how that worked, but it did. So I'm grateful and happy to report that. Also, with the C-section scar, it is still healing, so I'm still conscious of the fact that I did have a major surgery, and I'm not trying to do too much. So I've been kind of taking it a little bit easier. When I do feel myself start to get sore or hurt, I kind of just chill out, you know, and that's what maternity leave is for. So yeah. Other than that, everything is pretty much the same. Some milestones with Bailey is she sleeps a lot less during the day, and she does tend to get a little bit more tired at night and sleeps a little bit more through the night. Her longest stretch, she actually slept all night twice, but it wasn't with me. It was with my sister and then with her dad. Like, when we're home, she tends to be a little bit more antsy. I actually think that my baby enjoys the hustle and bustle of having a lot of people around and the noise, and I think it tires her, and she sleeps better. And I think the interaction from everybody actually makes her better at night to sleep. When it's just me and her, maybe my house is a little too quiet. It's like almost like solitude for her. So maybe she doesn't really like it too much. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. All I can report is that she is sleeping a little bit better, and I'm excited about that because I am going back to work. I know I'm still going to be completely exhausted, but it's just a part of motherhood, guys. So all you ladies who are first-time moms, please be encouraged and know that whatever it is that you're feeling and that you're going through, having a new baby, a new experience, it is going to be a challenge, but you will get through it. Make sure you have a huge support system. If you don't, there's all kind of outlets. There's me. There's other YouTubers who don't mind sending you a message of encouragement and giving you some ideas and things to try. So just be encouraged and try not to be too hard on yourself about the things that you don't know. Personally, I've been around kids all my life, and still there's things that I do not know. I've taken care of kids. I've helped raise kids, and still having your own, there's no comparison, guys. So just be encouraged. As far as that goes, you just have to make sure that you're in prayer if you're God-fearing, and if not, then make sure that you have someone that you can talk to. As far as Bailey's other milestone is that she does know how to roll over, guys. And when I put her in her crib, she's often straight, and then in the morning or the middle of the night, she's completely sideways. Even seen her head was at the opposite end of the bed. I don't know how she does it. I guess she scoots. She is still a bit fussy. The colic is a lot better since we've changed the milk, guys, and you may have to play with formula a little bit to get that under control. And also, I use gripe water, and I do give her gas drops. I try to follow that routine every day so that she doesn't get to that point of pain and where it's hurting to push her gas out. So it is a lot better. You just have to be patient and go through it. And it's not easy on mom, but just know that it's also a hard thing for baby to go through. So just keep that in mind when your child is crying and unconsolable and uncomfortable, that they're also going through something that is completely new to their body, and it has to be uncomfortable. Just think about any time you've had gas. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I am going to go get Bailey and bring her on camera. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I am doing well. Again, before I get her, with my postpartum body, I have I dropped so much weight after the baby, and since my appetite is getting back to normal, I'm actually starting to gain weight back a little bit. So I'm kind of starting to kind of want to get back onto my healthier side of life and get back to watching what I eat and things like that. The bottom of my stomach is still pretty numb, which is normal after a cesarean, that you will have that numbness down there. Because it's not completely healed, and when you think about it, it's going to take a while for everything to settle back into normal form down there from having a surgery. And this is my second stomach procedure because I had another surgery done too. So it is a process, and it does take time as well. Bailey is changing, guys, and that is so weird because I'm kind of waiting to see if she's going to look more like me or more like her dad. Right now she kind of looks more like daddy, but it's okay because he's a handsome guy. So I'm going to go ahead and grab her, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, just so you can see these cute little booties that I got at Carter for $5 yesterday for Halloween. She doesn't have a costume because they were all looking way too big for her. So, yeah, these little pants did come from Old Navy. They actually got a sticker on them. My cousin purchased them. And this is actually her nubble wub. And she does have the elephant one. And as you can see, I'm sure you guys all know about this. And it seems so stupid, guys. But this has saved me so many nights where this pacifier would pop out of her mouth. And if it just sits on her chest, which I do, and I usually tuck her blanket around it so it stays put, she's able to find this with her mouth because it doesn't fall off to the side on the floor. It seems like a dumb concept. It's typically just a hospital-style pacifier with a stuffed animal, guys, but it works, and it is so stinking cute even when she's got this in her mouth. And I'm taking a picture because she's got this little stuffed animal. And again, this is a Wubba Nub. I did get this at my baby shower, so I didn't purchase it, but I believe they sell these at Target and Babies R Us, Bye Bye Baby, and so forth. As you guys can see, she is sleeping, and we really don't want to wake her up. But I am going to give her some camera time. And she's got her Trick or Treat shirt on from Old Navy. And as you can see, that face, everyone calls her Jaws because she has the fattest cheeks ever. But she's got her Trick or Treat shirt on. And she's knocked out. I imagine she is pretty tired because she did have me up for a spell last night. But here's Bailey, guys. This is my Wubba Nub. And she is adorable, beautiful, perfect in every way, baby. I'm so blessed to have her. She drives me crazy, but you know what? It's all a part of motherhood with her attitude, and she's definitely coming into her own personality, guys. Like, I wish she was up so you can see how alert she is, but I'm actually happy she's getting this nap because we do have to leave out after this video for my doctor's appointment. Her headband is coming off. So, yes, and as you can see, her hair is, I'm trying to keep it curly because she has naturally straight hair, so I don't really put anything on it, really. I don't know, what do you guys put on your baby's hair? I don't want to put anything too heavy like coconut oil. I see a lot of people do that, or olive oil, until it thickens up, and then she'll just have a slick, greasy head. So, I don't put much on it. If I do, I put just a little bit of lotion, but lately I haven't even been doing that. Because as soon as I put that on there, her hair goes completely straight and flat. And I kind of like it when it sticks up a little. Because she has, in hindsight, what people would call a lot of hair for a baby. But when it's all slick to her head, you really can't tell. So yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about my postpartum journey, I'm not going to show my belly and do all that. I'm just not really comfortable doing that on camera. I'm sorry. Wonk, wonk. But there are tons of videos of that because I already have a pre-existing scar from when I had my other surgery that I don't really want to show. But I mean, through the clothes, I'm okay. And that is a baby stain, guys. So here's my belly. And like I said, it's not bad. I didn't have a flat stomach before, but this is something definitely to work on. And as I stated, down here, it's still swollen and tender. I am not producing any more milk. Thank God, because I'm not breastfeeding, and it kind of dried up on its own, which is great. It will still leak every once in a while, but now that's completely stopped. And it's great because Bailey can actually lay on my chest and not want to feed on me 24/7, which is what she did before. and literally she wouldn't get anything anyway. So she can still smell whatever milk I had left though, because babies do have that sense of smell at this time. So yes, thank you guys for watching. I love you. Give me updates on your babies. If you had your baby, what's going on? Give me details. If you have any questions about what I'm doing to sleep train to get baby to sleep 5 hours a night, which typically she can on a good night. That is not an every night thing, ladies. So just be consistently aware that your baby will sleep one night and then the next night she might stay up all night. It's just kind of way things are. So thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.